What's more likely?
Never say never, but never.
All right, Christopher, the floor is yours, sir.
Hey, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy New Year.
Hey, Happy New Year,
Great
Chris.
to see all of you. All right, a lot of interesting matchups this week. Let's get right to it. More likely, very tall wide receiver to have more yards and touchdowns this weekend. T-Mac or Mike Evans. Big game. Panthers, Bucs.
It is a goat versus the kid, right? Tetaroa, pardon me.
Wants to
be offensive rookie of the year, OROY.
You vote for that too?
He is not.
He votes
Yes,
for
I do.
all of it, yeah.
I vote for the whole damn shebang. I have these numbers right here. McMillan has had fewer than 45 receiving yards in 4 of the last 5 games. And I think the Bucs are going to win this thing, but I don't think they're going to make the playoffs.
Oh, you think the Falcons win?
I believe the Falcons are going to beat the Saints at home. So there's that.
Yeah,
so
Dave Canales has said he wants to get T-Mac the ball more.
I will get. I'll go Mike Evans here.
Okay.
I'll say Mike Evans at home in this game against the Panthers, and then they hold their breath to see if I'm right or wrong about the Falcons and the Saints.
Mike Evans said he's not going to think about next year yet until later on the offseason.
Correct. This could be his last game, so he's going to go all out. I'll take Mike Evans in this one.
All right, the other huge game on Saturday night, Seahawks 49ers. Who's more likely to win the NFC, Seahawks or 49ers?
Oh, man. I have to choose between one of these two?
One of these two to go to the Super Bowl.
And I'm taking the Eagles out of it, the Bears out of it, the Rams out of it.
Well, these two teams are playing each other.
I understand that they're playing each other.
Who's more likely of these two teams
to go
to the Super Bowl?
I believe the 49ers win on Saturday night and take the 1 seed, so I'll take the 49ers.
Okay. There you go.
49er fans love me right now because I put them in my power rankings first overall. And Seahawks fans right now are not happy with me. I just feel that the Niners are playing better offensive football right now, and they're going to be more of a handle for the Seahawks defense to deal with, and thus they'll be the 1 seed in their own house and just need 2 wins to get to the Super Bowl. So I will take the 49ers, sir.
Yeah, Brock Purdy on a pretty big heater right now.
He is indeed. 2 straight games of at least 5 scores.
That's a what if, man. If he had been healthy all season.
Still might be the 1 seed. They might be the 1 seed.
It could be
anyway.
undefeated. That's all I'm saying.
Which is why Kyle Shanahan's got a great case for Coach of the Year.
I think if they win Saturday, he might lock that up.
What else?
More likely MVP-worthy quarterback to have more yards and touchdowns on Sunday, Matthew Stafford or Drake Maye?
I'll go Stafford. Stafford's taking on Arizona at home. So, what do you think, Chris?
You might be right there because Drake Maye only played the first half. Similar situation to last week.
I don't know, man.
Beat up on a bad team.
I think it's a reversal. It's a reversal of last week. Although the Rams were on the road against a really good Falcons team over the last month, and the Patriots were on the road against the Jets team that is positively dreadful and embarrassing, and made short work of them. And Stafford had a rough go of it. This time around, they're both home. But I think the Patriots are facing the more stout opponent. We'll see what happens. I think Stafford has a day against Arizona, and they'd like to do him a solid by having him go into the postseason on a bit of a heater. So,
Stafford kind of needs to have a good game to get some momentum going.
I got it.
Yeah.
What else?
More likely to be the higher yardage total, Derrick Henry rushing or Aaron Rodgers passing?
Derrick Henry rushing.
Another 200 game?
I didn't stutter.
Derek.
I don't know about another 200 game. I mean, the Steelers' defense is pretty prideful and pretty damn good. But I don't know, man. Unless Rodgers and the Steelers and Arthur Smith can figure this thing out with a receiver that, first of all, hey, every receiver on the Steelers, just look for the back shoulder throw because it's going to be coming your way. This guy's the greatest at it. You could make the case there's been no better back shoulder thrower than Aaron Rodgers. And last week, that's all it appeared that the Steelers could do until the very last drive when Freiermuth opened up over the middle. So I don't know. I have a feeling for the Steelers to get through, it's got to be a Warren Gainwell type game.
Yeah, Rodgers only had 168 yards.
I'm kind of getting that sense. Now, obviously, he could just flip this one off to Warren and he rips one off for 45 yards or something like that. I don't know. I'm just going to go Derrick Henry. Lamar's back too. That's not a that's not good news. For
the first time in months, full week of practice for Lamar.
What else you got over there?
Home team that should probably move on from their head coach TJ to make the playoffs. Bucs or Steelers?
Well, you're not saying to move on from the head coach in order to make the playoffs.
No, I'm saying in general they should probably move on from this individual. But which one of them make the playoffs?
I don't think either one is
exactly. I mean,
you don't think either of these teams are making the playoffs?
No, I don't think either of these teams are going to move on from their head coach.
That's not the question.
I know you're forcing me to fire somebody.
I'm not.
Well, yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Should probably move on from
which
their
team?
head coach.
No, but that's not the question. Which team makes the playoffs? Bucs or Steelers?
Oh, I think neither of them do.
Oh, okay.
Never say never, but never.
I'm saying they should probably move on from their head coach.
I
but
know
which
what
one
you're
makes
trying
the
to say.
No,
I don't agree with that.
I'm asking the question. We'll just read the question.
Which
home team that should probably move on from their head coach to make the playoffs?
Oh, okay. So you're saying they should move on from their head coach.
I'm saying they probably. I'm saying both teams probably should.
Okay.
I'm saying which one ends up making the playoffs.
I will say the Steelers because they don't need help.
You're thinking so negative of my intentions.
I 100% know what you try to do.
Understandable, though.
Hey, thank you, TJ. I appreciate the support here.
I just who makes it? Bucs or Steelers, guys?
You could have just said it like that.
Well, what's the fun in that?
Both are at home. Both have a chance to win. Even if the Bucs win, they suddenly need a Falcons team that has caught fire to trip up against the Saints at home.
No Chris Olave.
The Saints have been playing well. Correct. No Chris Olave because of some horrible development involving his lungs.
He's had a great year.
But, yeah, I'll then go the Steelers right there. Okay.
We made that.
I don't think either of them should move on from their head coach.
Well, you're wrong there.
Okay.
More likely 8-8 road team to spoil their division opponent's playoff seeding party. Colts or Lions?
I'll go Lions. You know, they got they got the crazy in charge. And the Colts are starting a third-string quarterback. So, on the road against Houston. That's not fair.
That does not.
Again, I saw it with my own two eyes.
That's not so fair.
Coop came up with a top 5 list for me for next week. Top 5 teams that could spoil the Super Bowl party for the most. And I'm wondering if Houston would be number 1 on that list.
Is that another way of saying, like, team we don't want to see in the Super Bowl?
No, team that you just didn't expect to make the playoffs or at some point in the season to spoil somebody's terrific season. Like yours, for instance, in New England.
We're spoiling everyone else's party?
No. The Houston Texans will spoil parties. Anyway, long story short, I'm taking the Lions here. What else you got?
Got it. More likely to be the greater number, head coach openings on Monday or touchdowns scored in Cowboys-Giants. We have 2 openings right now.
I'll go head coach openings on Monday. Although Dak's playing, huh?
Dak is playing. Highest total of the week.
I thought he wasn't going to play.
Highest total of the week.
I don't know.
Giants.
I haven't been paying attention to Cowboys football except apparently Trayvon Diggs saying, I want to stay at home. Can I stay at home? No, you cannot stay at home. Now you're fired.
Yeah, that was wild.
That seemed to be a little extreme.
Now, again, I might be oversimplifying the headline and stories.
Very much so, but in essence, it is.
That is what happened.
I'll take head coach openings on.
All right, a couple more. More likely, higher number. Myles Garrett sacks, still going for the record, or Jamar Chase touchdowns.
I will go Myles Garrett sacks. As you know, the Browns love taking on Joe Burrow.
Yeah,
that's true.
Myles Garrett needs to get a sack record. Last I checked, the narrative involving the Bengals offensive line and Joe Burrow behind it makes it seem likely that Myles Garrett will get the sack record.
Right.
And if Joe Burrow is sacked, that will be one less chance for him to find Jamar Chase for a touchdown against the Browns team that's been stingy in that department, more likely than not.
Way to parse out.
I will go Myles Garrett sacks here.
Last one, more likely potential AFC number 1 seed on upset alert this week. Broncos, Jaguars, Patriots.
I'm I'll go Patriots. Yeah.
I think you're right there.
I'll go Patriots. Jaguars have Tennessee.
Right.
The Broncos have Trey Lance.
Correct. And Pats have struggled against Miami.
And I'll just go, Miami's just been such a massive question mark with Quinn Ewers and
shrug emoji
and playing for Mike McDaniel or not.
Yeah.
Looks like they have. McDaniel says he's now a robot when it comes to his emotions about what's best for the team. So I'll go Patriots.
Love it.
For what's more likely, everybody.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.